into the comments and yeah, let me know, guys. So we're gonna figure this out and we're gonna keep rolling. For whatever reason, there is like a bit of a lag on the live stream because I have to go into the software, put live, then it has to send to YouTube and all that junk, and gotta wait for it to send, all that good stuff. But we're just gonna have some drinks here while some of you guys show up. It's just Gatorade. Or is it? No, I'm kidding. It's really not Gatorade. But yeah, so one thing I wanted to go over is credit scores needed to get certain credit cards and how to possibly fix your credit score. Now, I'll go ahead and go over the credit score stuff now. So obviously, if you guys have kept up with my channel, or if you've seen any of if you've seen any of the flash and tech shows, with Travel Explorer Click and myself, then you guys know that I've had my identity stolen before, and I've had to repair my credit on my own because at that time I didn't feel like paying an outrageous amount of money just to fix my credit. So what I did was I just started researching everything, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, was it CFPB? I mean, there's a lot of different little sections in the Fair Credit Reporting Act that allow you to dispute some of these credit inquiries that you take. And to be quite honest, back then when I was trying to get credit, with credit cards, even though I really was the one who was putting the application in for that credit card, and obviously I got denied because I didn't know all this stuff was going on with my credit at that time of me applying. So I think I actually applied for and I'm glad I got denied, actually. So I think I actually started with the United Explorer card, I believe. Yeah. And I got denied for that card. And I didn't know why. I was like, I can pay the annual fee, I can pay my cards off and all that. It wasn't until, a couple years later down the road that I found out that someone had stolen my identity. So what I did was had to do some research. I didn't know anything about Sage Stream, Credit Bureau, and that's the place that harbors all of your inquiries, right? And so I always recommend to people that ask, how can I fix my credit score? I always recommend that freeze Sage Stream first, right? First thing you want to do is freeze Sage Stream. Then you want to send dispute letters to all three bureaus. Round one, basically. So you want to send them in order. A lot of people are like, oh, can I just get the third letter? That's the one that's typically the most harsh in terms of like language, right? Legal language. So basically, what I did was, I sent the first letters, and let me see, Experian and Equifax, actually not Equifax, Experian and TransUnion, they went ahead and took them off after the first letter. I had a lot of problems with Equifax, so I had to continue to send rounds of letters. It probably took about 4 or 5 rounds just to send those letters in, and then I was finally going to start, trying to sue people for, sue the credit bureau for not taking that off, because it was actually stopping me from being able to get credit, especially when I was starting to try to open my own business, and I needed to get business lines of credit, but they still look at your personal side in the beginning when you're starting, because they need that personal guarantee. And so if you're not able to establish business credit, you cannot get a lease on a commercial building. So that's the tough part. So, Dun and Bradstreet with Equifax business and Experian business, those are the three, basically the main business credit reporting agencies. So, that was tough to get into. So I'm going to pause real quick, and I'm going to give some shout outs. So, let me look real quick. What up? David Amex King, what's up, brother? I appreciate you for stopping by. One thing you guys need to know is that David, Amex King Moss, and Travel Explorer Click have a live stream coming up tonight. So if you, and it's over on Travel Explorer Click's channel. So Travel Explorer Click, that's David. He is the other half of the Flash and Tech Show. So you guys be sure to check out his live stream. If you're not already subscribed to his channel, go subscribe, go watch it. David is an interesting guy as well. The other David, MX King. So I would definitely, I'll definitely be watching your live streams, guys. So I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Dolly, what's up? How you doing? Talking cards while drinking. You know what? I'm trying to start new trends. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes in the credit card niche, you get a lot of people that could be just a little uptight. And I know that's the way I started in the beginning. Like it's a hobby. It should be fun, right? Any hobby should be fun. Yes, I understand we're talking financial topics, you know, whatnot, and how to handle your finances, how to take advantage of credit cards, you know, through points and miles and everything like that. But I started off uptight. Like a lot of my videos were scripted and whatnot. And now it's just like, hey, I'm just gonna be myself. I'm gonna talk my shit if I want to. And if nobody, you know, if you don't like it, then hey, I'm not gonna apologize for being myself anymore. So yeah, so I'm just gonna take another drink on that, and cheers to you guys. Anyways, so yeah, let's keep it rolling. I'm going to keep it rolling with the shout outs. Travel Explorer Click, again, I said what's up, brother. I appreciate you for stopping by. PG, what's up, baby? I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Let's see. Tyree T, what's up, man? I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. So audio is good, video is good, no lag. Okay, awesome. I appreciate that. You know, I always have issues with my audio, and it only seems to happen whenever it's the Flash and Tech Show. So I need to do a little bit better job of trying to make sure, because you know, when I go to Tech's show, like when I go to his channel and we do the live stream, I feel like, you know, we have a little, like we have minimal problems, right? It's very small amount of problems. But when it comes to me, I look at the replays and it's like echoing, and then I'm like, shit, like why does it have to be me? You know what I'm saying? No, but anyways, let's keep it rolling. So Janelle, thank you for stopping by. Let's see, anyone else in the building? If you're here, I see 11 people. I see 10 likes. That's dope. If you're in the building, please say what's up. I would like to know if you're here. So again, like I said before I hit the pause button, right? I was talking about Sage Stream, talking about fixing your credit. You have to send the 3 dispute letters, and you want to send them in order, basically because letter 1 is not going to have the same exact language as letter 3 would. Letter 3 is going to be a little bit more harsh in terms of like the language, and it's going to have a little bit more of like legal jargon that's in the letters. And basically it's like letter 1 is, hey, I would appreciate it if you did this for me because this is wrong, and Fair Credit Reporting Act says, you know, it's my right to have this taken off if it was done without my authorization. Now, letter 2 is like, hey, I asked you nicely the first time. I'm starting to get pissed off. Like, what's up? You know, like I need these off because you're stopping me from getting my credit. And then letter 3 is like, okay, look, now we're about to box, so y'all need to go ahead and step out of here, and y'all need to either take this off or someone needs to get their ass whooped. So that's basically how it is, right? And that's just how the letters go, and they need to be all in order. And you want to send them certified mail. The reason why you send them certified mail is because someone has to actually sign for them. If you dispute anything through online, it's going to go through like their online disputing software that they have, and it's called eOscar. And that's not, like, most of the times they're not going to get it, and the computer is going to automatically send you something about, you know, that it was verified, anything like that. Now, if you send it certified mail, someone has to sign for it, they have to read it, then they have to take it to whoever needs to see it in order for that to happen, for those inquiries to be removed. So, and I know people, you know, inquiries do the most damage in the first 6 months, right? And, you know, once it reaches a year, it's almost like whatever, right? There's an inquiry. But let's say you guys are trying to apply for, you know, a new car loan, you're trying to get home loans or something like that, and they see all these inquiries on your credit file within, you know, that 2-year period. Now, they might say, hey, why are you taking all these inquiries? Why, you know, and then on top of that, those inquiries are, I mean, there's small amounts of points that they deduct from your credit score. But overall, if you have, you know, a certain amount, let's say you have 20 inquiries in the first, you know, in the first 2 years, and you keep getting denied, right? Now, I'm not talking in terms of credit cards, because if you take an inquiry for a credit card and you get approved and you get that new credit limit and you start making positive payments and starts reporting, obviously your credit score jumps, right? So you could get 20 inquiries from 20 credit cards and get approved for all those credit cards, and you still have an amazing credit score. This is only if you guys take inquiries for no reason, without approvals, right? And like I said, I've done, actually, I don't think I said this. So I've sent inquiries, like removal letters to, you know, credit card companies that I've even been denied for myself. And that's because I didn't know what was going on with my credit. I was like, okay, like, you know, I was one of those people that were like, I don't use my credit at all. My credit's perfect. I have perfect credit score, right? Well, for one, that's wrong, right? If you don't use it, it's probably sub 600 if that's the case, if you don't use your credit score at all. And then if you do use it and you use it wrong, then it can drop really low. If you have a lot of derogatory remarks on your credit score as well, like repos, anything like that, foreclosures, anything like that, then obviously your credit is probably destroyed for the moment. But you know, I've sent, you know, inquiry letters to I think it was to Chase for that Explorer card, and then once I found out all the stuff was going on, I was like, okay, yeah. And so I was like, okay, well, I took an inquiry for that credit card. It didn't get approved, so I'm removing it right now. So it's possible for that to happen. There's no way for them to verify if it was actually you or someone else who, you know, did the application. So because, I mean, you do it online, whatever it is. I'm going to shout some people out. What's up? Joe Hill Experience, Anthony F. I appreciate you for stopping by. Pink Lady Barber, what's the deal? Pink Lady, let's see. Janelle, hey lady, okay. So Pink Lady Barber, can you get fades? How good are you? I mean, my barber's tight, but you know, sometimes I don't have time to get to them, and so, you know, plus, I mean, I don't know, I always wear hats, and people always say, why do you get a haircut if you always wear hats? It's just my thing, okay? So stop. Anyways, what's up, guys? Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and go into the credit card part of the video. Again, like I said, I'll probably be on here for about an hour, and if video is bad or if the audio is bad, let me know. I'm gonna take another drink. It's Sunday, okay? Leave me alone. Oh, one thing. Have you guys ever seen these? They like balance on their own, so like, you know, they do all that funky stuff. So if you try to tip it, it's like, you know? Yeah, I like those cups. Anyways, so yeah, so credit cards. So once you get your credit report fixed or your credit score fixed, and you know, let me see, I got approved for a credit card at around 630, and that was like I had a video, Capital One Platinum MasterCard. I just upgraded to the Quicksilver card, and I have a video for that, and I will put it in the card somewhere right here, or I'll leave a link down in the description, so feel free to go and watch that video as well. And after that, like, I was just, you know, I was trying to get to the points and miles, trying to get rewards, so I was just slowly building, and then I did the authorized user method at the same time that I was trying to get a lot of these negative things off my credit report, because I had mortgages under my name that if I had those mortgages, then shit, I'd be super rich, because then I'd flip them, turn them, you know, house hack it, and then turn it into an income property. I would have done that had I known about all this stuff back in the day. But I digress. Let's go back to credit cards. You know, and then after that, I think I got, so I've been in this for about a year and a half, going on 2 years. Can't remember what card I got second. No, trying to think. What cards did you guys get in order, and what, like, whenever you were first trying to get into the points and miles games, what cards did you have? What cards were you, what was your first card that you got that actually earned you points? I'm curious. Leave some comments in the chats, guys. Okay, I'm gonna check the chats out real quick. Okay, Pink Lady Barber said 25 years in the game. Okay. All right, I see you. I see you, Pink Lady Barber over here. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which cards I got next. But then after that, I remember I had like a 690. Okay, and that's when I got the American Express Gold card. So that was about last year. Now my credit score has been up, like jumped up to like 780, and so. That's not all because credit cards. I can tell you that much for sure. I've had to do a couple of other things to, like, it's taken a long time to get to where I'm at today in terms of my credit score, my credit profile. There was a ton of negative things on there, and it's just crazy. So, and then also I had a high utilization rate on my Capital One card, so that brought my score down. Once I got that utilization rate cleared, my credit score shot up something like 15 points, and I was like, oh shit, okay. And that made a pretty good difference in me getting other lines of credit, like in terms of business lines of credit, like real business lines of credit, not credit cards. But yeah, so I had to get some some accounts with some vendor accounts, and they really want to make sure that you're on top of your shit. So that was the main thing. Not an Amex. Okay, so we're gonna come down here and let's see. So David, everyday card, first points card was the everyday card. Okay. I mean, I should have known that your first points earning card was an Amex, because obviously you're not Amex king for nothing. You know what I'm saying? First card was the Bank of America Cash Awards. Okay, nice. And then Tyree, so yours wasn't an Amex. What was your first points earning card? So guys, let me know down in the chats. Let me know what your first card was. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. It looks like I have 12 people with 13 likes. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. If it's more, let me know. But as of right now, oh, I see 14 likes. So cool. I appreciate you guys. So I had a question. What do you guys think about the Citi Double Cash allowing you to transfer 1-to-1 to thank you points? And then, okay, on top of that, before you answer, what do you think about Citi basically removing every single purchase protection or whatever it is, shopping protections and travel protections from their whole, basically from their whole program? I mean, I was looking at, I always like to stay up to date as much as I can. Well, as much as my time will allow me to stay up to date on a lot of things. But I was looking at the points guy, and I wanted to show you guys this article that I saw on here, and I thought it was worth looking at. So let me find it. Yeah, so it was new. It was about like 50 or so minutes ago, and let me screen share. Can I do that? Yes. Okay, so let me pull it up first before, and let's see if I can get you guys. There we go. Okay, so obviously this was 53 minutes ago, right? And removes most travel and shopping protections, which is crazy because then you think about it. I'm not gonna go over all of this stuff right here, but I mean, if you guys can just go to the points guy and you can see the article if you feel like reading it. It tells you 1-to-1, so $1 equals 100 thank you points. And then it's also telling you the benefits removed from each card. So if you have the City Prestige, Premier, the Advantage, the Dividend, Double Cash, or the American Airlines. Oh, so this is the Platinum World Elite. Okay, or the Mile Up card with American Airlines. These are, come on, look at the City Prestige, guys. I mean, this is completely insane. I mean, this is everything they've removed so far. So, and then you look at these other programs and you see that they have everything right here, right? So it's like damage and theft protection. Wow. Extended warranty. Wow. I mean, yeah, those are great. I mean, don't get me wrong, but 90-day return protection, like, I mean, you guys can't do that. They must not be able to, like, I feel like anytime these credit card companies buy something back from you or like allow you to return it and then they can't resell it or something like, I mean, I wonder what the procedures are when someone files a claim with these companies in terms of like, I mean, think about that trip cancellation. I mean, they don't want to, like allow you to benefit from that. I mean, it's not your fault that that your flight gets canceled or you're having to sit on the tarmac. I mean, most people with American Airlines, they'll have to sit, they have horror stories on American Airlines. So I mean, I don't know what the city price oh, okay, so I'm assuming if if you bought it at a more expensive price then and you see it later down the road at a cheaper price, within a certain period of time, you can file that claim. But I mean, see, that's crazy. Missed event. Like, if I miss an event, if it came with the card, I would definitely file a claim. So yeah, guys, this is the article. So you can check it out. Again, it's on the Points Guy, and it's like homepage. I just went to news right here, all news, and that's how I found it right here. Okay, and they have a lot of great stories. So if you don't know about it, just pointsguy.com. This is where I usually find a lot of my information, and then most of the times, well, when it comes to credit cards, I really like referencing the Points Guys articles or just anything in general. Like, I feel like they really they really engulf themselves in like trying to find, like they immerse themselves in trying to get the information for credit cards and making sure they're on top of everything in terms of points and miles news. And at first I wasn't aware that they were doing the airplanes with the 737 Max, like the Boeing airplanes. That was definitely good news to be able to read on, just because I was a bit afraid of all of this crap that was going on with those, especially since I was flying Southwest, and a lot of Southwest planes are Boeings. So yeah. So let's see. First card. My first points earning card was a CSR. Holy shit. Okay, Dolly, look at you. Shit. She's doing her thing. I'm going to take a drink to that. Awesome. So my first Chase card was the Freedom, but then my second card, sadly, was the CSP. And I could have been approved for the CSR, but I just couldn't at that time. I was new to points and miles. To me, I didn't see the value in paying the $450 annual fee. It wasn't until I started doing more research that I was able to, see, okay, hey, this actually has way more value. I could get more value over, like every year off of this card. So I just couldn't justify it in my head. Now, if you ask me now, can I justify it? Like, hell yeah, I would definitely get the CSR over the CSP, especially with the sign-up bonuses now. I don't care about the, refer a friend program. Like, I just don't care. If you were lucky enough, like David, like Tech was, to be able to get both of them, and this was before they made it to where you can only have one Sapphire card, which is dumb, in my opinion. That's just the dumbest thing. Chase, I hope you see this. It's stupid. Dumb. Bring it back. I want to have both cards. I mean, because then you could, well, no, I don't want to have both cards because the CSP is crap. I just think it's completely crap, 100% crap. If I could throw it in some crap right now, I would throw it in some crap. I'm just saying. I'd put it in a bag, brown bag, full of crap, and go light it on fire. Just might do that. Not right now, but later. Yeah, so I'm just saying, guys, you know. So, okay, I'm gonna turn to the chats and I'm gonna see, let's see. Please subscribe to my channel. Will be dropped. David, I think I'm subscribed to your channel, man. I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, so I'm waiting on that video, man. So if you haven't subscribed to David Amex King Moss's channel, do that. Go do it. And then one day we're gonna meet up and we're gonna make a dumb video together and it's gonna be fun. Watch. And then let's see. I think it's cool, and I think they're focusing on giving out more points instead of focusing on the insurance. Yeah, I mean that does kind of make sense, Tyree. So this is what Tyree said, whatever I just read. He was saying, you know, he thinks it's cool. He thinks that City's trying to give out more points instead of all these protections. That's probably why they changed the City double cash to, you know, 1-to-1 ratio transferring in terms of points. And that's smart. But then again, it's also another marketing ploy, you know, by them. It's like, we're going to hit you with the City double cash to be able to earn 2 points for every dollar you spend, you know, once when you buy, once when you pay. And then on top of that, we're going to allow you to transfer those at a 1-to-1 ratio. But if you have these other cards that earn thank you points, you're not protected on anything. So whatever you buy with that card, you're screwed, right? So it's just, you know, it's like, I'm going to give you some good news before I hit you with the bad stuff real quick. And then that's, you know, that's it. Because if you noticed, those articles came out with like 7 minutes within each other. Like the double cash was like an hour ago. The other one was about 53 minutes ago, you know? So it's like, we're going to give you thank you points at 1-to-1 and then, but we're taking this crap away, you know? So yeah, I don't know. Ronald, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. I'm going to see. Hi, I'm enjoying the show. Can't say much about to go through Gary, Indiana on my way to Green Bay, but I'm listening. Okay, hey, Ronald, I appreciate you for listening, man. Saul Mendez, what's up, brother? I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, Ronald, while your Dolly says be safe, I know you can't, I'm not sure if you're able to look at the chats or anything, but be safe while you're driving through on your way to Green Bay. You're going to Green Bay. You know, it's just something about that place that I can't really like. I don't know. Just saying, you know. But let's see. So I'm going to turn to the chats again already. Okay. Bruce Law, what's up, brother? How you doing? I appreciate you for stopping by. Again, guys, if you haven't liked the video, please be sure to like it. I really appreciate it. So, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the chats and we'll turn it over and we'll start going from there. So, I'll just keep talking until I see some questions, and if I don't see any questions, then I guess I'm just never gonna shut up. But it is a live stream, and I guess that's the whole point. I'm supposed to talk, so live stream away. Yeah. Okay, so question for you guys. Will this encourage you guys to apply for a City double cash card or any of the City cards? Like, I thought about it a while back, applying for like one of the City, like the City Premier, and I didn't pull the trigger on it, obviously, because 524, I was trying to make sure that I maximize my whole Chase setup, and basically Yeah, and I was getting all these mail-in offers for the what is it? The Advantage. It wasn't the Mile Up card. It was the World Elite Mastercard for American Airlines. But I mean, I'm not sure if I really care about earning American Airlines miles just because it's American Airlines. And I mean, although personally I've never had an issue with them. Like I've always left on time, I've always landed, never had any problems, like never was left on the tarmac like for 6 hours or whatever it is, was never treated bad by customer service. But when I hear, yes, that's true. Most most of the mostly everyone that I've come across, they talk about American Airlines, like, and it's crazy. They're like the horror stories that I hear, and it makes you not want to fly with them, right? So yeah, I mean, I don't know, who knows. Like I flew with them last year, it was fine. I even set up, like, I planned on flying with them often up until Amex shut down the whole gift card trick that we could do for our airline fee credit. And once that happened, I was like, okay, yeah, then I'm definitely not going to do it, because it was easier to do it through American Airlines and Delta. And I I would have preferred, like, I like saving money rather than just spending a outrageous amount of money. So it's just like Delta's like I love their flights, right? But I never had a bad experience on American Airlines flight, and so I was like, okay, well, those are most times a little cheaper in terms of flights, and if I'm going to use some of my gift cards, I'll be able to get them for a little cheaper, right? My flights. And yeah, so I went that route, and then all of a sudden they changed they changed the game up, and it's so crazy how that happens so fast. Like, obviously we're seeing it now with Citi. I mean, Chase, I feel like they rarely make any changes. And if there's any significant changes that you guys can think of that Chase has done, and let me know down in the comments, or let me know down in the chats. Also, American Express has done some changes as of recent in terms of, like, Priority Pass with the $28 credit. They're not going to let you get it anymore. I mean, they do a lot of things at random, and that's the one thing about this hobby. I feel like it's almost like it's pretty much like a stock market if you think about it, because it's like you don't ever know what these companies are going to do, just like you don't ever know what the stock's going to do. It's like, okay, like, you get a card and hoping that you'll be able to utilize the benefits of that card in long term, and then all of a sudden they switch the game up on you, and then you're like, shit, like, then you have to adapt. And someone, let me see, I can't remember who commented on a video, but I replied back with, these are the games that we play. They play their game, and we have to play ours as well. It's all back and forth. It's how can we utilize those benefits as much to our advantage and as little to the bank's advantage. And we can go all day with that, but okay. So Bruce Law says he is flying on American Airlines Thursday, and he'll update. Okay, cool. I appreciate that, Bruce. Definitely keep us updated, man. So, do you have any favorite airline cards? Tyree says. Tyree, no, I do not have any favorite airline cards. I'm generally not a fan of airline cards, but I do like the JetBlue card. And I said this on on my last live stream that I did by myself, that I said that I'm tired of having to figure out or strategize for 521. Like, I'm just over it, right? I'm just fed up with it. So I was thinking about going ahead and getting the, what is it? The Hyatt credit card. And so that way I could just be done. Just be like, whatever, move on to another setup, another ecosystem. Well, Then I had Nate and Jess, and they're usually in here, but they were like, you know, hey, have you thought about getting the Southwest business cards because you can get the companion pass? And that just had me thinking, I'm like, shit, should I? Because I can if I wanted to. It's just lighting's gonna change. No? Oh, yeah, it did a little bit. Anyways, but then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, should I? And I mean, you think about it, 110,000 rapid rewards points for Southwest, and then on top of that, you get the companion pass, and your companion just flies for taxes, which to me is free. So I don't care. I don't care if you're watching this and you're like, it's not free. You got to pay taxes, $11. Like, it's not free. I don't care. I'm just saying, right? Like, that's free to me. Like, that's a flight that you're getting for $11. That's free. So I don't care what you say. Take a drink to that. And then, you know, I mean, that's 2 years that you can get it. If I got it in January, it would last me until December of the following year. So January 2020, it'd last me till December 2021, almost 2022, right? So December 31st, might I add. So, yeah. I mean, so I've been thinking about that, and it's just like, ugh. And then you fall right back into the cycle of like, should I not? And it's, you know, I think that's the one bad thing about when you start in the points and miles game, you start getting a little too excited, right? And if this happened to any of you guys, let me know, because I know when I first got when I first got my Amex card and then I got my Freedom card, I was like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna get that Discover It card. I was getting all these mail-in offers on all these credit cards, and then I got the mail-in offers for the American Airlines City card, and I was like, oh yeah, I was like, I think I'm gonna apply for it, and then I was like, no. Luckily, I had enough self-discipline to stay away from them in the beginning, because I mean, you know, you start learning all these little tricks, and you know, you're new to the game. It's real easy to get, you know, caught off guard just by being excited, and then all of a sudden, guess what? You have like 15 credit cards and all these annual fees, and you're like, shit. And maybe you don't make that much money. Like for me, it wasn't a money issue about the annual fees, because annual fees, it doesn't really matter. But it was like, I could have been trying to hit all these minimum spends and had no reason to hit those minimum spends. I could have done something that I would have done when I was like 22, right? I was in college. I just graduated college, and I was just like, okay, let me go to the mall. Let me go splurge a little bit. I deserve a little bit of stuff for my hard work, all this stuff, right? And I could have done that. And, you know, luckily, it requires a lot of discipline. If you're in this hobby, if you're in this game, it requires a ton of discipline. And so, like, I always like to reinforce that. If you're not disciplined with your finances, if you're someone who would go out to dinner and like you need groceries for the week or something like that, it's like, and you I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. Anyways, let's move on. So I'm gonna look in the chats. I hope there is something. Okay. I've always landed flying American Airlines 2019. Yeah, I've always landed. Oh, I love it. I'll take a drink to that. All right. Let's go, guys. So, yeah, if you are here for the first time, hit the like button, like the video, thumbs up, and smash the subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I'm gonna lose my mind if I can't get it. No, I'm kidding. I'm really not going to, but yeah. I mean, do you guys ever come across people that take themselves a little too seriously? Well, that's the way I feel like some of the credit card niche is, so to speak. And I'm sure somebody's watching other than tech, but those people like that you find on Reddit, they take themselves a little too seriously, and then they'll, like, I had some people try to cuss me out in my in my in my comment section because I said something about the American Express Gold Card, about I might downgrade it if I can't get the credits, and they're like, what the kind of bullshit are you? Sorry, Just kidding. I'm not sorry. They're sitting there cussing at me on my comments, and I'm just like, whoa there, calm down there, buddy. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes, homeboy. Like, it's not that serious. It's just a credit card. All right. And then, you know, there's people that talk about, oh, the people that use credit cards, or if you're an American Express user, you're stupid, dumb, rich. They're the only cards that the dumb rich use. And if they're rich, most times they're not dumb. Just saying. So, just saying. Maybe the wives. Let me not say that, because there's some husbands that don't do shit either for some rich families. So anyway, let's keep going. What do you think about the Apple credit card? It continues to add 3% partners. Do you think that trend will continue? You know, I haven't paid attention to the Apple credit card. Let's look. How about that? Let's do that. Let's look. Now, I'm not 100%. Not 100% on the Apple credit card. I mean, right now I won't get it. I know a couple people have it, which is cool. I mean, if they're gonna make the card a little bit more desirable, obviously, I'm sure it's an Apple branded credit card. If they entice people to use it at Apple more, they're gonna be able to get obviously the most earnings with Apple. But I mean, you're only getting cash back for one. Now, the other thing that I'm curious of is if Apple. So I'll ask you this, Bruce Law. So Bruce Law asked that question, right? And I'm curious that if Apple ends up being successful in this credit card venture that they're going on with, who is their credit card through? Is it Goldman? Yeah, through Goldman Sachs, right? Hold on. Where's Marcus at? Are they? I'm just kidding. You guys know what I'm talking about, Marcus, like their whole little loan thing with Goldman Sachs. But I'm curious if they're successful in this little venture that they're doing with this Apple credit card, if they're going to end up trying to, you know, start trying to compete with, you know, the City Prestige. Well, it's still it's still a premium card. Okay, I'll say that, with the Amex Platinum, with the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Is Apple going to try to get into that game where they're like, hey, Apple Rewards, you can buy our shit, you can buy a flight, you know, we got transfer partners, we have it all. Now we're running the world, basically. When you think about it, most people, almost everyone has an iPhone. Unless you're an Android user, and I used to be an Android user, but I have an iMac, I have an iPad, I have, you know, the MacBook Pro, and I have an iPhone. So it's like ease of use. That's why I get, you know, Apple products, because it integrates easily. But let's look at the Apple card. Let me go to screen share. So here we go. Apple card. So I know the card's titanium. I've heard the sound. Sounds pretty good. Okay, so they're doing entertainment. Okay, I don't know what all this is. Let me see. I'm trying to find the benefits. No fees. I get that. Encourage you to pay. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. You didn't have to take the whole screen up there, homie. I don't want to do that. Don't do that. Because I swear, I will go and... No, I'm kidding. I won't. I was going to say I'll go slap Steve Jobs, but Steve Jobs is no longer here with us. R.I.P. Steve. Let's see. How-to videos. No, that's not going to work. Let me see. Do you have... Nope, I don't. Details. Who's Mac Rumors? Do you guys know who this is? How about... How about Bruce? How about you let me know what the benefits are of the card? Just because... let me just... Oh, there we go. Look at this. See, guys? This is... Is this new? 8/20? No, that's August. That's old. Okay, here we go. 3 days ago. See? Here we go. Thanks, Bruce. You helped me out. Points guy. I should have known. T-Mobile. 3% daily cash on the Apple Card. Now, I have T-Mobile, but I'd still rather get 5x on my Chase Inc. cash, paying for my cell phone bill, rather than 3% cash back Apple, whatever they just called it. What is it? Daily cash on Apple, because of that. Like, I don't care about daily cash with the Apple Card. If I were going to get the card, it'd probably be just to say I have it. Might use it to, slice some bread, or, maybe try to scoop some butter and put it on my croissant or something like that, but that's about it. I'd get it just to say I have it. Yeah. So, I don't really see any benefits of the Apple Card. Now, again, we don't know where Apple's future is going to be with the credit card game, right? They could try to compete with Chase, Citi, and American Express. You just don't ever know. If they did, then that would make this card way more desirable, in my opinion. I would definitely get the Apple Card if they were competing, if they had transfer partners, anything like that. I would 100% get the card and try to see how I could maximize off of that, because why not, right? It's another ecosystem. Are we going to start talking about Apple's ecosystem, right? Chase, Amex, Citi ecosystem, and Apple ecosystem. Which one do you prefer, right? Is that going to be the future of credit cards? Who knows? That would be crazy. So they said Uber, Walgreens, and but so that's 3%, right? But you get the Uber credit with American Express. You also get 3x travel on the CSR and the CIP, right? So the Chase Inc. Preferred and the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which is 3. And those are transferable points. That is, those are flexible currencies that you'd rather have rather than 3% cash back, right? So, I don't really see myself getting the card anytime soon. Once I'm done with 524, then yeah, probably I'll get it just to say I have it, because it's a nice looking card. You can go flash it at somebody. Funny thing is I was buying food the other day, and normally I'd put spending on my gold card, but I just felt like putting spending on my Surpass card, and somebody was like, "Oh, this is a nice card," and then they swiped it, and I was like, really? I was like, I probably had more compliments on my Surpass card than I have my MX Gold, which is crazy. And so I was just like, okay, that's nuts. But yeah, hey, it's who knows? If Apple ends up creating their own ecosystem and has their own transfer partners, and all of a sudden they're just like the beast, in credit cards, then you think of Pinky and the Brain. I don't know if any of you guys know. I consider myself old. Not 40, but I consider myself old. So I'm not 20 either. So I'm not, well, at least I'm not in my 20s. Pinky and the Brain. Have you guys ever seen that? Let me know. Pinky and the Brain. Where he's like trying to take over the world. I feel like that's Apple right there. Like they're literally trying to put their feet in everything, or was it their hands and everything, not their feet. Like, my bad. But anyways, yes, I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen. Like I said, I won't get the card right now, but when I'm done with 524, the little titanium card, and, it sounds like, when you drop the toilet seat, ding, that's kind of the way the little clink sounds. I'm just kidding. Let's keep going. If you guys throw up on the screen that screenshot I sent you of me trolling. I wish I could, because I'm not in, I don't have it all, everything's not all connected right now, because I do my live streams actually from my PC. So I have an iMac. I mean, I have a lot of shit, but I have an iMac, I have MacBook, all that shit, iPhone, all that, whatever. And I actually do all my live streams from my PC. It's, you know, it's an HP PC. So yeah, that's the only downside. You know, some of the software doesn't really go with Apple products. So luckily I have other stuff, so that way I could have these live streams for you guys. But yeah, so you know what, actually, if you guys are in the WhatsApp group, which I believe most of you guys are, you should definitely drop it in the WhatsApp group, so that way you can see what David's talking about. I mean, the sound it's completely different for sure. It's definitely different than okay. Dolly said Pinky in the brain. Yeah. I don't have the card as I'm in 524. Okay. Yeah, same here. I'm in 524 prison right now too. So I'm about to break out of it though. I'm tired of being locked up by Chase right now. So Tyree asked, "What's my setup?" So it really just depends on my setup. It varies. You know, if it's not in the bonus categories right now. Now, I always recommend, this is only if you're not trying to hit a specific goal. Like for me, I'm trying to get the 15,000 spending requirement to get that free night with Hilton, right? Plus you get you get 3 points for every dollar you spend with the Hilton card. So that's with the Surpass card. So right now, that's a part of my setup. And then on top of that, I'll use the Amex Gold card for dining and now grocery stores. And then for 5% categories, like right now, well, at least till the end of the month, you're still able to use the quarter three categories. And that's another thing. Chase gets on my nerves with this stupid shit categories that they want to bring out, like Chase Pay, but yet they're about to discontinue the Chase Pay app, which is dumb. And then PayPal, they're trying to encourage you to do more online spending, but I would use the Chase Pay app to find gas stations that accept Chase Pay, and then I would just pay for it through the Chase Pay app, which is a lot easier, because with the Chase Pay app, you could like turn on the pump from the app, and then you just type in the code that they give you. You type in the code and it automatically does it, and then it charges your Chase Pay app, right? And then so that way it's just like real quick. But now you have to like download the whatever gas company you're going to be using. You have to download their app, and then Chase Pay is inside their app now, which is stupid. So it's just taking up more space on your phone. And then they're doing department stores. Obviously I get why they do department stores, is because Christmas and all that stuff. And yeah, Chase just gets on my nerves with their categories sometimes. So yeah. Anyways, so my setup, again, I'll use the 5% categories, and then if I'm not going to use my Surpass card right now, then I'll make sure I try to have at least my 1.5% earning cards on me. And I know most of you may not agree with this, and I don't really agree with it, but I'm trying to get an upgrade offer to a different card with Capital One, because they just upgraded me to the Quicksilver card. So I actually put like more on my card. Just recently I put like $65 on my Capital One Quicksilver card, just to show them that I'm starting to try to use the card. I mean, I still won't use it that much, but at least it's still 1.5% cash back that I can get. But I'll try to keep one of those cards, so my Quicksilver or my Chase Ink Unlimited in my wallet, or at least somewhere near, so that way I can just pull that out and at least get 1.5% back on my purchases. So so right now that's my setup. I know it was a winded setup, but I had to go on a tangent with Chase, because with these categories they just announced, it's just annoying. It just pissed me off, and I'm just like, ugh. Kind of over it, just like I am over the 524. And I saw David, He said 524 sucks. I agree. It sucks. But what can we do about it? Again, these are the games we play. If anybody knows where that quote comes from, it is I don't know what I'll do. I might, if anybody can tell me where that comes from, these are the games we play, right? I don't know. I'll Venmo you $20. I'll send you a $20 Amazon gift card. Okay. So, free $20. Let me know. Dang, my ice went like, look at my ice. Well, I'm not gonna tilt it because then it's just gonna spill and that'd be stupid. That wouldn't be smart. Yeah. So let me see. I need to look at the chats. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the chats. Now, Tyree, I saw that you asked what I do for a living. Now there's very few things that so I'm an extremely private person, right? Like my private life, my personal life, like everything. So even my family members aren't allowed to share my personal life because I always tell them, like, you know, I just won't associate with you if you do that. And I really don't care. That's just how private I am. But yeah, so I mean, I got a job, so I can tell you that. I have my own business, I can tell you that. I barely, I mean, it took me a little while to kind of figure out if I wanted to advertise that, I'm a dad. I have a 11-month-old daughter, and her 1-year-old birthday is about to come up. So, so in the honor of her, not Drake, while we were in Chicago, went to the OVO store, okay, October's very own. My daughter was born in October, and I bought this hat. So that's why I wear this hat now, right? So, oh shit, my hair's like all messed up. Anyways, so I always rock this hat now. And so this is gonna be the hat that I wear for a little while at least. So that's why I wear it, because she, in my opinion, is the real OVO, October's very own. Because I don't like Drake, but I just bought his hat, which is kind of counter. Yeah, whatever. Do what I want. That's all I know. So yeah, let's see. David MX King Moss. Hold up. Man. No, I'm kidding. I was about to go all West Coast on everybody over here because David got it. He said Pusha T. And if you don't know who Pusha T is, he is actually very poetic. No, I'm kidding, but I rock with Pusha T. I listen to his music. So, yeah. So that's who that is. These are the games we play. And it's on his Daytona album. So, yeah. Anyways, I listen to that when I work out sometimes. It's just, it gets me going. Anyways, is the 15K, this is Bruce Law, is the surpass 15K spend calendar year or card member year? So I believe it's card member year. So, whenever you get the card, whenever your year hits up, if you haven't spent it by your anniversary, then obviously you're not going to qualify for that 15K free night. But yes, it is. So David, yes, your answer is from his newest album, the most recent album. And Dolly saying, go West Coast. I know David. I know Tech. He's over in California, so he's in LA. So I'm sure he would appreciate it if I went whole next episode, Snoop and, all that, Dr. Dre, next episode on him, right? But yeah, guys, so Bruce Law, it's card member year, I'm pretty sure. I don't have the terms and conditions right next to me, but I'm almost positive because I got the card in July, and basically, like, the year's about to be up, I'm nowhere near that 15K spend. I think I'm at about 6, right? And yeah, so I don't plan on putting much more spend on that card in general, like in the upcoming months. So I mean, yeah. So if it's not at, if it's not the card member year, then that would be bogus in my opinion, because I want to get that anniversary night, and I'm putting a pretty significant amount of spend on it already, I think. So yeah, but it doesn't hurt to hop on Google and figure it out, or maybe give American Express a call and see if that's card member year or for the calendar year. Hopefully it's not calendar year, because that would suck, because that only gives me what, 3 more months to get 15,000. That's ridiculous. I don't want to have to do that, because then I'm missing out on other flexible currencies, and I'm like devoting all of my spend towards towards Hilton points. Who wants to do that? I'd rather get it over the course of the year. That's a lot easier to do. Yeah, so that's just, hopefully it's not. Let's see. David Amex King says, you don't have to send me anything. All right, man. Well, how about after you do tech show, you and I can try to get on a show together, and we can talk our shit. Like, I always have good conversations with you, so yeah, we can definitely talk our shit. That'd be fun, man. And I'm actually looking forward to the live stream tonight. So again, if you guys don't know, Tech Travel Explorer Click is going to be featuring David Amex King Moss on his channel tonight on the live stream. So make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you like the videos as well, so that way it can get pushed out into the YouTube hemisphere, the Earth, the galaxy, whatever you guys want to call it. So yeah. So Bruce Law says, I have the business Hilton card, so not sure either. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure myself. So I hope. When did you get your Bruce? If you can let me know, when did you get your Hilton business card? And I was actually thinking about getting the Hilton business card myself, just so I can kind of double up on some points there. That'd be pretty cool. All right. Thank you, Dolly. She's saying she's looking forward to seeing us chat it up. That'd be nice. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that too. That'd be a lot of fun. Maybe what can happen is so Tech is actually better at bringing people in terms of like with the live streams. So maybe when we have it one day there, we can all three have a little round and go, okay, so you got it in August. Nice. That's nice. Yeah, hopefully it's calendar year. That'd be better for sure. So if you guys haven't given this video a like, please do so. If you are new, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate you guys a lot. I can't thank you guys enough for showing up. Yeah. So if you're watching this on replay, hopefully you lasted an hour, because I'm actually quite surprised that people last an hour listening to me talk, because I can talk and then I can go elsewhere with my thoughts, and then it just turns into this whole random conversation that we're having. So yeah, so I'm going to try to find a little bit more information for you guys on something that I was looking for earlier. And if you guys have any new cards that you're trying to, okay, so where are you at right now, and then what cards are you looking forward to getting next? So, and about how far away do you think you are from getting your next card? For me personally, I'm going to pump the brakes on my applications for this year, just because. I don't know why. I don't feel like having to concern myself with having to hit a minimum spend anymore, because I've already hit all my minimum spends on my cards. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't have any big purchases coming up. I was commenting on hey Braveheart, hey buddy, man, did you comment earlier? I can't remember if you commented earlier, but I appreciate you from Yeah. I appreciate you stopping by. Man, I can't believe I missed that. Sorry, man. But yeah, where are you guys where are you guys going? You trying to do no, no, Dolly. I'm not trying to do my ASMR shots today where I was just showing my lips. I can't remember. Somebody was like, "Hey, bro, we're not trying to look at your lips." I didn't know. I mean, I was trying to make sure that I had. So behind the camera is my background for whenever I do my videos, right? And when I do my live streams, it's a lot easier to do it this way because I can watch myself on my monitor through my software and make sure that I'm in focus. So it's a lot easier. So when I was recording from this angle so I could get everything that's behind here, and basically like I tried to zoom in and I was out of focus and all this crap. And so I was like, okay, well maybe if I play with the zoom a little bit, and I'm sitting here like, ugh, let me get this. And then all of a sudden I look at the screen and it's like zoomed in right on my mouth, and it's just like I don't know what the hell I was doing. uh yeah, so what are you guys trying to get? Like I'm like I said, I'm pumping the brakes on my applications, and I'll probably you know I'll probably end up getting a business card next. And I say that, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'll probably get a business card next. So that way I can still get the Hilton card and I can get two more bonuses at least from Chase. And I'll be done with Chase. And then, I've been getting like targeted offers in my email. I've been getting mail-in offers from like Barclay. I've been getting mail-in offers from Citi. I mean, I get so many mail-in offers to like sign up for this. You can get these points and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you're mailing me these offers in, but when I look at the public offers that you're offering to everyone else, if Joe Blow wants to go apply for a credit card, then basically he can go and he'll get the same offer as me. So what's the difference? Why are you mailing this to me? Well, because obviously they're doing a soft pull on your credit file, and they're saying that, hey, you're a good borrower, you pay your shit on time. But if I'm doing everything I should be doing, right, then I feel like if you're going to target me to make me like feel like that's like an offer I can't pass up, right? Like I keep getting these offers from Delta for the Delta Gold Card, and like I don't know what they're let's see. As a matter of fact, let's look at the Delta card. So it's like the the Delta Gold Card. I don't know what their sign up bonus is, but I keep getting a 70,000 point sign up offer, which I think is not bad. But is it going to make me want to sign up for the card right now? No. Yeah. Okay. So look, this was crazy. Like screen share right here. Earn 30,000 bonus miles for 1,000 and spend. Like that's nice that you get the annual fee waived for the first year and the $95, but I'm getting earn $70,000 for 2,000 and spend, right? And so I may get it at some point down the road, but like I said, there's a lot of other issuers that I want to get that are very inquiry sensitive. So I think that's why I'm pumping the brakes, and it's not intentionally. It's just that I'm tired of applying for credit cards right now, and I'm not one of those people that wants to have 50 credit cards. Like I just don't. And especially if they all have an annual fee, 50 credit cards, like that's stupid, right? Well, in my opinion, just for bonuses or anything like that. Now, I'm sure once I get like a 1,000 credit score or something like that, which will never happen because it's not possible, then I'm sure at some point I'll have 50 credit cards, but no. So yeah, I'm really never gonna have 50 credit cards, I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, 30,000 points, yeah. Hey, you're saying, shut up, oh yeah, so I get this offer, right? I have the Rose Gold card, right? And I get this offer to add authorized users, and I can earn, was it that card? Yeah, actually it was. I can earn 500 MR points. 5,000 MR points for 500 and spend for each authorized user. Now I might do that because then I can easily just add some people. Like, you know, I have authorized users for my Capital One card, and I would just add the same authorized users and try to get the 5,000. So it's 20,000 bonus points that I could potentially get, but I have to add 4 authorized users to my account. Now I can't remember because I already have one authorized user, right? And but I can't remember if they're asking for annual fees or if it's an unlimited, or is it 25? Let's see. No, I'm not. Now everybody in the live stream tipsy. Everybody in the live stream tipsy. Everybody in the live. Just kidding, guys. If you know that song, it's super old. I saw some little thing on YouTube, you know, saying, hey, what happened to this guy? I don't know. What happened to him? Let's see. Authorized users. So. Oh. You can add an additional card for anyone 13 and older. Now, this is actually pretty cool if you are trying to get your child started off on good terms with credit, especially if you pay your shit on time. 13 years old. I know Capital One, I mean, technically I could add my daughter right now to my Capital One card as an authorized user, and she could start off with amazing credit. So, I mean, I'll definitely do that at some point, but right now I don't know. I think, you know, that's a little that's a little early, but you know, all you have to do is be 13, authorized user. Shit. You know, they say 13 or older because they're hoping that you're going to be dumb enough to give it to your 13-year-old, and they're going to go buy all their little friends like cupcakes and shit. That's what it is. Here, give it to your 13-year-old. They're going to go buy everyone Chick-fil-A. No, you're not. Yeah, but I don't remember if it says, I mean, guys tell me, because off the top of my head, I don't know. I'm just being straight up, like, I don't know if it charges extra annual fees. I think I would have to be on my account, and since this is live, I'm not gonna do that, right? So, oh, dang, what just happened? Did it just do that? Add another card? Oh, yeah, see, it says your card right here. See, that's so weird because, look, I'm not even logged in, but it still knows that that's me. Right? And it even shows my cards right here, right? And I don't get that because I'm not logged in, and you're still asking me to log in. Request an upgrade. Oh yeah, this would be real great if I don't want to get the platinum bonus at some point in life. Okay, yeah, don't ever do that, guys. Don't upgrade and miss out on a bonus. Yeah, it's not smart. So just saying. Okay, so let's go back to full screen so you guys can see me all the way. See my luscious. I'm just kidding. Let me see. The Mr. Alexander 19. Hey, points players. I want the MX Gold and maybe a Hilton. Good deal, Mr. Alexander. That's what you do, man. That's I mean, I like it. I like them both. Now, are you trying to get those like for your first cards? I wouldn't recommend that, but yeah, I mean, they're still good cards. Interested in the green card, Tyree? I feel that. Braveheart said the song. Yeah, man. Hey, that's how it went down back in my day. You know, it's so weird saying that now. Like I used to hear people say that. I'm like, damn, you're old. Like I was never gonna get there, right? It's funny. But yeah, you know, Tyree, I'm interested in the green card too. So it's supposed to happen sometime at the end of this year. If it happens, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep my gold card. I'm still undecided, but you know, my annual fee hits here. So if anything, I'll keep it for another year because it's going to hit here October, like, I don't know, like 15th or something like that. I can't remember, but it's going to hit in October. So I'll probably pay the annual fee, try to see what I can do about getting the airline credit. I'm going to kind of see, like, I know I missed out a few times on the dining credit, and it's just a hassle. It's such a hassle with these damn American Express credits, and I hate it. But what can you do about it, right? It's like you want the rewards, so you have to play by the rules, and the rules are sometimes like like that, you know, and so they're annoying. So yeah, I mean, I think the green card's benefits are going to be, you know, 4x on gas. If they do streaming, that would be stupid. That'd be stupid. Like, I hope they don't. I hope they do something different. Like, I don't know what they're going to do with it, but 4x on gas, and, you know, something else, like add a benefit, add like you could do 3x on airline. No, you can't, because you have the platinum card. No, don't do that. But I mean, they can add an airline fee credit to that too, like a dining credit or something like that, you know, to it. That'd be cool. Maybe like a $50 airline credit that they give you, which would still, I mean, you get a $50, is it a $50 credit with Delta Gold? So, I mean, I don't see why not, you know, why not give that? It seems like they're giving it out with all the other cards, so they might as well. But, you can use another browser using incognito mode or clear your cookies. Yeah, that's true. You're right. I could do that. But for the purposes of live stream, I won't like log into my stuff, because it does show how much I've spent this month on my cards, and I'm not at liberty of showing you guys exactly how much I spend on shit within a given month. So yeah, so I'm not gonna sign into my account, because then y'all are gonna be like, you know, that little what is that emoji, that little face? Yeah, definitely don't have people hit me up trying to borrow money. Yeah, so anyways, guys, but let's see, I'm buying Cheesecake Factory gift cards these months. Yeah, you know, I was doing that too, and then I was doing Shake Shack as well, and I was doing e-gift cards on Shake Shack, and then I missed it a couple times just because I just forgot. I got so busy with life, basically, and I missed out. But you know, it's such a hassle. I don't like that. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Tyree put let's see, was that it? That is it. Yeah, he put the emoji on there. All right, guys, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and kill this. It's mainly water now. It's like ice. Then I'm probably gonna watch some of these football games, but I'll try to have a video out to you guys by Tuesday if I possibly can. If not, a new video definitely will be out by this week, and I hope you guys tune in. I hope you guys like the videos, and I hope that you are subscribed. And you know, if you want to support the channel, hit the description box and use any of those links. It helps me out a ton. I appreciate it, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and peace sign you guys out, and I will say, don't forget, credit is your life. Peace. I gotta keep looking because I haven't ended the live stream yet, so I gotta do this. It's so awkward, right? I say peace, and then I'm like, where's this in stream at? It's over there. Okay, bye.